good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I've got workout 1 for you for this week. I'm going to go through every exercise like I've been doing recently. If it's a newer exercise, I'll talk a little bit more about it. If it's one that we've done multiple times, you're just going to get a brief demonstration and then we move on. That way you don't have to be looking around later going, what was that one? I totally forgot. So, okay. The first exercise is the lunge tap, the stationary lunge tap that we've been working on lately. Difference being, we're going to add both dumbbells to it, as well as a bicep curl. Adding the dumbbells, obviously it's going to make the strength part of the exercise harder, so you're going to have to work harder to get back up off the ground. Adding the bicep curl is going to challenge the stability when you're standing at the top, as well as keep you from doing quite as many. So in 30 seconds, if you were doing just the dumbbell lunge, you would be getting quite a few done, but by adding that bicep curl, we are going to kind of balance out the increased intensity of adding the weights to the lunge and give you a bicep curl in the middle there and challenge that balance. So, if you have been doing your lunge down to a box or some kind of marker to control your range, keep that box and make sure you have it ready to go. If you've been doing them to the floor, then that's how you're going to set up. So I got my 1 foot over each side of my mat. Chest is tall. When I go down into my lunge, the dumbbells are going to travel straight down with my spine. So I'm going to have a straight line. I'll pause right here. I've got a straight line from my bottom knee through my hips, through my arms and spine, through the top of my head. What you want to really look for is preventing this action right here. It's going to cause your back knee to buckle. It's going to cause your hip flexor to tighten. It's going to cause the pressure to go to your low back. And it's not what we're looking for. If you cannot maintain this straight position up and down, then you need to change your weight or get rid of the weight altogether. Most important on this is your posture and your form. So step 1 is that stationary lunge. If you can't keep your chest up and keep that straight body line, ditch the weights and focus on the lunge for this exercise, or for this workout. So, all that being said, if you got your weights, you're all set up, chest is tall, we're going to take that lunge straight down, back to the top, turn the palms forward, nice strong bicep curl. Straight down, up, bicep curl. Alrighty. The way this workout's going to work is you're going to hit 10 on that first side, move on to the next exercise before you switch legs. So I've got 10 with my left leg in front. Then I'm going to move on to exercise 2, which is a dumbbell deadlift row. Still on my left leg. So if my left leg was in front before, it's going to be the one that I'm standing straight up and down on. So on the deadlift row, we're working our balance, our core, and our upper and mid back strength. So deadlift row, my right leg is in the air, chest is tall, abs pulled in tight. I'm going to shift back, trying to maintain that nice straight back line, getting as low as I can. When you get down there, we're going to pull both elbows up in row, stand back tall. And then repeat. Nice straight back line, abs in tight, down as far as I can with that good balance. Row, oops, lost my balance. So if that happens, try to go back to where you lost your balance. Finish out the move, and then back to the top. If you need to touch your foot between them to kind of regain and reset, that's okay. Try really hard to pull all the way up before you touch that foot. So what we're trying to prevent is that automatic fall and then get back to the top. We want to work that full range of motion standing back up tall. The tighter you can keep your core and the more that you can think about lifting from here to pull you back up, the easier this move will be. All right, so really slow down, focus on the move itself. If the 2 dumbbells proves to be too much, ditch one of them and keep keep the other one right out in front. And then you can still add that curl at the top. Or I'm sorry, the row. You can still add that row at the bottom. The row itself won't be as strong because you've only got one dumbbell and it's probably going to be too light on the row, but it's still going to challenge your stability, which is important. So after you hit the lunge tap and the deadlift row on the left, you would switch legs. And I would now have my right leg in front for my lunge and bicep curl, and then my right leg in front for the deadlift with the row at the bottom. That block is going to finish out with adding a dumbbell to our alternating V-ups. This exercise you're going to want one dumbbell for, not two, and I would start on the lighter range, go up if it feels easy. So as we've talked about many times, the first step on any kind of V-up or tuck-in is to get that low back pressed down. So for me, I got to come up a little bit to be able to press my low back in. And then from there, I can bring that one foot up to meet the dumbbell, back down, and then switch. So lift, tuck that pelvis under, reach, and all the way back down. That one is 10 right and left, all right? So 5 exercises in that first block for however many rounds is listed. So the next group of exercises you're gonna go to are band exercises. They're gonna be in the next video because I gotta change my setup. So the exercises at the bottom of this workout are the Tabata style again. You've got the 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds to switch to the next exercise. They're put in blocks of 2. So the first one is burpee to flat and tuck in from flat. So my burpee to flat, we have done many times. Down into that squat, feet jump out behind, chest to the ground, preferably your cheek. Hop it back in, nice big jump at the top. So you get 20 seconds. When your timer goes off, or you hit that 20 seconds, immediately get yourself to the ground. You've got 10 seconds before those tuck-ins start. So at that 20-second, abs pulling tight, low back presses down, tuck in and reach, tuck in and reach. 20 seconds, and then you're right back up, ready for round 2 of the burpees. The last group, power lunge and mountain climber. Spent a couple weeks on the power lunges, so reminder, on those power lunges, you have options. The full true power lunge is a jump into a lunge and a jump and switch. Okay, option number 2, jump into the lunge, step back together. Jump, step back together. Option number 3, step back, jump together. Step back, jump together. All right? 3 power options. Try to stick with one of those, unless for some reason the jumping is irritating the knees or plantar fasciitis or anything that you might have going on. But try to get some power in there. Second exercise is our mountain climber. Down in that plank, 20 seconds, keep the hips low, move it fast. All right, guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm gonna switch over and get you the band exercises.